If you work hard every single day and you are still broke, this video is going to be uncomfortable. Because the reason most people never escape financial struggle has very little to do with how hard they work, and almost everything to do with things they were never taught. Things the system around them was never designed to teach them. The average American worker will earn over $1 million in their lifetime. $1 million, and most of them will retire with less than $50,000 in savings. That is not a coincidence. That is a pattern. And patterns have reasons. Today, we are going to talk about the real ones. This is not about blaming anyone. This is not about making excuses. This is about understanding the actual forces working against your financial progress, so you can stop fighting blind and start fighting smart. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Plain English Guide, where we break down real information in plain English that anyone can understand. Today's topic is one of the most requested subjects on this channel. Why do most people stay broke their whole life, even when they are working as hard as they possibly can? Here are the real reasons. Reason number 1. Nobody taught you how money actually works. Think about your entire education. From kindergarten through high school, how many classes did you take on budgeting, on investing, on compound interest, on credit scores, on taxes, on negotiating your salary? For most people, the answer is 0. Not one class. You were taught history, literature, algebra, and biology, all valuable. But the one subject that affects every single day of your adult life, how to manage and grow money, was never on the curriculum. So you entered adulthood completely unprepared for the financial decisions that were waiting for you. That is not your fault, but it is your responsibility to fix it now. Reason number 2. The entire consumer economy is engineered to keep money moving out of your hands and into someone else's. Every advertisement you see on your phone, on TV, on billboards, is designed by teams of psychologists whose entire job is to make you feel like you need something you did not need 5 minutes ago. Buy now, pay later, you deserve it. Limited time only. Credit cards make it effortless to spend money you do not have. Buy now, pay later schemes normalize debt for small purchases. Subscription services drain small amounts monthly that add up to hundreds of dollars per year without you noticing. The system is not broken. It is working exactly as designed. The question is whether you are playing along without realizing it. Reason number 3. Most people save what is left after spending instead of spending what is left after saving. This is the single most common financial habit of people who stay broke their entire lives. The paycheck arrives, bills get paid, groceries bought, entertainment covered, and then if anything is left, maybe it goes to savings. Usually nothing is left. Wealthy people do the opposite. The moment money arrives, a percentage moves automatically to savings or investments before anything else is spent. Not what is left, what is first. This is called paying yourself first, and it is one of the simplest and most powerful shifts in personal finance that almost nobody who grew up without money was ever taught. Reason number 4. Trading time for money with no plan to change that equation. A job gives you stability, but it also puts a hard ceiling on your income. There are only 24 hours in a day. No matter how hard you work, you can only trade so many hours. And when you stop working, the money stops too. That ceiling is the fundamental trap of living paycheck to paycheck forever. Breaking through that ceiling does not require quitting your job tomorrow. It requires slowly building something alongside it, a skill that earns more, a small business, an investment that generates returns while you sleep. Even $100 per month in passive income changes the psychological relationship you have with money. It shows you that money can work for you, not just the other way around. Reason number 5. The people around you normalize being broke. This is the hardest one to hear, but it is one of the most consistent findings in financial research. If everyone around you lives paycheck to paycheck, if your friends spend every dollar they earn, if your family never talked about investing or building wealth, then broke becomes your normal. Your standard, your baseline, not because you are not smart enough, not because you do not work hard enough, but because your environment shapes what feels possible. And if nobody around you has ever broken the cycle, it becomes very hard to even imagine breaking it yourself. Changing your financial life often requires changing who you learn from, not necessarily who you love, but who you learn from. There is one more invisible force keeping people broke that almost nobody talks about: social comparison. The moment you start earning more money, the lifestyle upgrade follows immediately. Bigger apartment, newer phone, better car, because the people around you are doing it, because social media shows you a highlight reel of everyone else's spending. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it silently cancels out every raise and bonus you will ever receive. Studies show that nearly 60% of Americans cannot cover an unexpected $400 expense without going into debt. $400, one car repair, one medical bill, one broken appliance, and suddenly the credit card comes out. The debt grows, the interest compounds, and the financial hole gets deeper. The absence of even a small emergency fund turns every minor setback into a major financial crisis, and that cycle alone keeps millions of people permanently broke. And then there is interest. The most powerful force in personal finance works both ways. When it works for you through investing, it builds wealth quietly in the background. When it works against you through credit card debt, it silently destroys it. The average credit card in America charges between 20 and 29% interest annually. That means a $2,000 balance that you only make minimum payments on could take over a decade to pay off and cost you triple the original amount. So what do you actually do with this information? Step 1. Start your financial education today, not next month, not when things are less busy. Today, read one book on personal finance. Start with The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey or Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Both are available at any public library for free. One book can change everything. Step 2. Automate one financial behavior this week. Set up an automatic transfer of even $20 per paycheck to a separate savings account. $20. That is it. The amount does not matter as much as the habit. You are training your brain to prioritize saving before spending. That habit, built small and grown over time, is the foundation of every financial turnaround story you will ever read. Step 3. Find one person who has done what you want to do financially and learn everything you can from how they did it. A book, a podcast, a YouTube channel, a mentor, someone whose results you want to replicate. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. The path has already been walked. You just need to find the right map and start walking. Being broke is not a character flaw. It is almost always the predictable result of a system that never prepared you for financial success, combined with an economy designed to extract money from people who do not know how to protect it. But knowing that changes everything, because you cannot fix what you cannot see. Now you can see it. Hit subscribe for more plain English guides every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. See you Wednesday. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Please consult a qualified financial advisor for your specific situation.